Hello, 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 hello. Mic check 1 2 1 2. I'm Nikki K here to rock you. Yeah, I'm wiggity wiggity wag. So now we're gonna see.
Working. We're gonna see if God voice working is good.
Yeah, it's working. All right, amazing. Okay, so now let's see. Where are we live? We should only be live in two spots. Crookbook and YouTube. YouTube. Uh oh, hey, it's about to be voting time. Shit. Man, I don't ever know when to vote. I don't know what's happening. So I guess I gotta find out when to vote. I need to go voting. And people need to show up because I want to get to reading. Because yesterday, Moses was introduced to God. Well, God introduced himself to Moses by reminding him to take his shoes off the white carpet because, can't be getting the white carpet all sandy and whatnot. And then he tells Moses he wants to rescue the people because they're bothering the piss out of him. He's trying to play a video game. And Moses is like, no, and people aren't gonna listen. And God's like, shut up, I'm gonna go with you. Don't worry about it. And then not only that, but you are gonna smile at these Egyptians and they are going to let you plunder them. It is gonna be amazing. Wait till you see what happens. I mean, I feel like we've already done this before. I've already told you this. But apparently I did not. I told it to a different you and a different string universe not even that long ago. So be prepared to take a lot of notes, God said, because he's been spending a lot of time on Godtress, which is the Pinterest for gods. Godtress. So he's been paying attention to that and telling Moses about it. And we're going into Moses once again trying to tell God no. Like God understands no, please. Of all the things God understands, no is not one of them. Hey, Miss Muddy, it's so good to see you. I hope the Drunken Wizard shows up today. CNA Productions. I owe him a very big apology for my cousin Michael. And Michael's going to come in here and hear from me also because I don't even have enough people in my chat for anybody to troll anybody. I don't even have any subscribers or chatters. And I just feel utterly disrespected because if the drunken wizard left because my cousin is a dick fuck, I should say something about that, right? Like, you shouldn't do that. Like, I thought, like, me playing around, like, yesterday, like, "Cut it out, Michael, stop it." He would have probably stopped it, but I I wasn't firm enough. Although I get the whole MAGA thing, free speech, there's having couth. So maybe some of the things Michael said was highly inappropriate. And I owe CNA Productions, Drunken Wizard, I owe him an apology. And Michael owes me an apology, because that's not right. I tried to go back and see what was said, but I couldn't. But anyway, I want to get on to chapter 4. So, Moses answered God and said, look, they might not even listen to me. They might not even listen to me. Seriously. I get it. Like, I was raised in the palace. They have to listen to me, but, they might make fun of me. I don't know. Right? And then God was like,
Moses! Moses! Why are you telling me no? Look, we literally just started this relationship like, I don't know, yesterday. What time is it? It was probably a few minutes ago. Anyway, I feel like we just met, and friendships are built on trust. Pretty much that means you trust me and I trust me to make you do the thing I need you to do. So it's built on trust. Go do this. Indirect. Go do it. Right? What is that in your hand? Wait a minute. Time out. Time out. Time. Time out. Time.
time out. Okay, time in. So God asked Moses,
What is that in your hand?
and Moses said, it is a comfort walking stick. It's my comfort walking stick. I take it everywhere. And God was like, all right, but okay.
Okay. Cast it on the ground. Wait, hold on. Cast it on the ground.
And Moses is like, nope, not casting it on the ground. It is a comfort walking stick. Do you know how much one of these costs? I literally had to have someone hand make this thing. Right? It's got lights and everything. It's for the Blink Festival. Like, I can't throw this on the ground, dude. Can't do it. And God was like,
Throw it on the ground now.
so Moses kissed his comfort walking stick and threw it on the ground, and it became a snake. And then Moses jumped behind God like God was going to save him. And he screamed like a girl. It was the craziest thing. the stick was a snake, and Moses went behind God and hid behind him, right? And then God's like,
Get the fuck away from me. Moses, get over here and pick up this stick. Grab it by the tail, it won't see you. Because it only has eyes on the side of its head. So if you just like pick it up from its tail, it won't even see you. It's crazy. And then it'll just be a stick again. And then you can just do that in front of those people. Do you think that might not work? Okay. Well, we'll figure something out.
okay. okay. Uh, okay. Furthermore, the Lord said to him, it's good time.
Grab your titty. Just again, relationships are built on trust. Yeah. So just, stick it in there, squeeze, and then pull back out. It's crazy. Watch.
So this is what Moses did. He put his arm in his shirt. He's like, squeeze, squeeze. And it came out and it was all leprous, right? And he took it out and it was leprous. And then he freaked out. He's like, oh my God, what are you doing? I can't even hold my comfort walking stick. What is wrong with my hand? Look, look, you said trust you, and look what happened to my arm. Look look at my arm. Look what you did to my arm. Right? He's like, this fucked up. And God said,
Did you ever think to just maybe put your hand back and see what happens? I mean, it got that way because you stuck your hand in it. So maybe stick your hand back in it and it'll be different. No, look, Moses, it'll be fine. Just do it again. Only this time, grab your boob with your leprous hand. And I swear your boob won't get leprosy. Squeeze it. Find out. Trust me.
oh my God, I can't. Okay. Look. So do that. Then it will be if they don't believe you. Oh. Wait.
Okay. So your hand is fine. Okay. So listen. Now, if they do not believe you, nor heed the message of the first sign, then grab your boob and show them your hand. And then if they don't believe these two signs or listen to your voice, take water from the river and pour it on the ground. And the water which you take from the river will become blood on dry land.
Then Moses said to the Lord, oh my Lord, look, I can't even talk right. And it's not beef between anybody. I was just saying that. Miss Mud Duck. I was just in case because this stuff gets played. Like after I'm already in the video when you guys start it, after you know, it's delayed in the video, so I was hoping maybe other people would see it when they came in. So they know. Or at least I apologize for it, you know? Okay. Wait. Okay. Moses said, "Yeah, no, I can't even talk right." And then God was like,
Who am I? What is my name? Ooh na na, what's my name? Ooh na na, what's my name? G-O-D's my name. G-O-D's my name. Ooh na na. Listen, my name is God. What did I say? Right? Mhm. Ugh. Have not I, have not I, the Lord, what? Yeah, who am I? Who makes people talk or not talk or see or not see? Look, me, I do that. Now, go and I will be with your mouth and I will teach you what to say. And then
Moses, fucking Moses still talking. Okay. Please send by the hand of someone else. Send somebody else. Oh my God. Send everybody but me. Send anybody but me. Send, I don't, send a homeless guy. I know. I know. I have majesty and whatnot because I'm royalty. But you can send somebody else, right? You can send somebody else. And then God was pissed as fuck.
you have Aaron, the Levite, your brother. Look, I know he can speak well. And look, he's coming to meet you. And when he sees you, he will be glad in his heart. Now, you will tell him everything I say, and I will be with your mouth and with his mouth, and I will teach you what you shall do. So he shall be your spokesperson to the people, and he himself will be a mouth for you, and you shall be to him as a God. And you shall take this comfort walking stick in your hand, with which you shall do these signs. Do what I say. Trust. Every relationship is built on trust, Moses. Trust me. Yeah, it's good time. Trust me and all will be well. Yeah, you're my new bestie. Have fun.
Okay. So Moses went and returned to Jethro, who's Reuel, but okay, and said to him, "Please let me go and return to my brothers who are in Egypt and see whether they are still alive." And Jethro said to Moses, "Go in peace." Now the Lord said to Moses in Midian,
Go, return to Egypt, for all the men who seek your life are dead.
Then Moses took his wife and his sons and set them on a donkey and returned to the land of Egypt. And Moses took his comfort walking stick with him. And the Lord said to Moses,
Moses, Moses, listen, listen. I've been checking out these. Look, I was in the millennium and I got a cell phone. I know you don't know what that is, But anyway, I've been scrolling all over this thing called Gotras, because the people pull me away from my video game, and now I'm waiting on you. So I've been scrolling around, right? And I can't wait to get this started. Let's get this party started. I can't wait. So you need to hurry up. Look, when you get back to Egypt, see, you do all these wonders before Pharaoh, which I have put in your hand. But I will harden his heart, so he will not let the people go. Then you go say to Pharaoh, "Thus says the Lord, Israel's my son, my firstborn. So I say it to you, let my son go that he may serve me. But if you refuse to let him go, indeed I will kill your son, your firstborn."
Oh man, here we go. And it came to pass on the way at the encampment that the Lord met him and sought to kill him. I don't know what that means. I have never known what that means. It doesn't even fit here. It's just shit thrown in here. So I don't know. But anyway, then Zipporah took a sharp stone and cut off the tip of her son's pecker and cast it at Moses' feet and said, "Surely you are a husband of blood to me." So he let him go. Then she said, "You are a husband of blood because of the circumcision." What does that even mean? Is it trying to say that Moses was fighting God? Wait a minute. Moses was fighting God and got the upper hand. Then Zipporah cut the tip of the baby's dick off and threw it at Moses. So then Moses didn't kill God, but she still said, You're a murderer." So maybe he did. He killed him and then let him go. And then she's like, "You murderer," because of the tip of his penis. I don't know what's happening. What is happening? No one knows. Hey, Michael, if CNA Productions comes back, you have to explain yourself for yesterday because I do not have enough people in my chat for people to be scared away because some asshole wants to say shit. Even that asshole being my cousin. Please don't scare people out of my chat because we don't have a lot of people here. And if people get getting scared off, and not to mention, you might get my channel taken down saying some of this stuff. It's YouTube. Some of the stuff you got to be careful saying, or you will get my channel taken down. Because YouTube's not about free speech and whatnot. And there's a limit to things that you should say. I'm just going to start telling people you're autistic. I love you. Okay. So, anyway, we don't know what that's about. And then the Lord said to Aaron,
"Go into the wilderness to meet Moses."
so he met him in the mountain of God and kissed him. So Moses told Aaron all the words of the Lord and all the signs which he had commanded. Then Moses and Aaron went and gathered together all the elders of the vampires. And Aaron spoke all the words which the Lord had spoken to Moses. Then he did the signs in the sight of the people. So the people believed. And when they heard that the Lord had visited the vampires and that he had looked on their affliction, then they did the face thing and they worshiped. I don't know, and I think it's a he. And I don't think it's so much scared. It's so much I wasn't paying attention to the chat yesterday, and you had said something about a butthole and lube and things like that, talking about that man. And then I think one of the things you said might have turned that person off. And because you're my cousin, I wasn't paying attention to the chat. So I think it was it was a me not moderating. But you're the fucking moderator. You should know better. But it doesn't matter. It's a lesson learned. But please apologize next time if 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 he happens to come back. Okay. So I love you, Michael. But I think we're going to do chapter 5, and then if you give me a few minutes, Michael, at about 9:30, I'm going to do prison phone call by myself. Join the chat. It'll be great. Anyway, let's do chapter 5 real quick. And afterward, Aaron and Moses. And afterward, Moses and Aaron went in and told Pharaoh, hey, hey, motherfucker, you with the face. Hey, hey, you with the face. Pay attention to me. I got stuff to tell you. Let my people go. No, okay, hold on. Thus says the Lord that let my people go that they may hold a feast to me in the wilderness. And the Pharaoh said, Who? Who? Who is that? I don't know that guy. And he is not raw. He's not any god I've ever heard of. Is there a god like this? No. Nobody knows this god. You're not going anywhere. Now remember, a minute ago, God told Moses he was going to say no, but you got to ask him anyway. God's playing games. God is literally playing games right now. He's like, fuck your emotions. Oh my God. God's out of control. Okay. Hold on. And then the Pharaoh said no. So they said, they're not Hebrews. The God of the not Hebrews has met with us. Please let us go 3 days' journey into the desert and sacrifice to our God, lest he fall upon us with pestilence or swords. Then the king of Egypt said, Moses and Aaron, why do you take the people from their work? Get back to your labor. And the Pharaoh said, and he continued, look, the people of the land are many now, and you make them rest from their labor? Are you kidding me? No. So the same day, Pharaoh commanded the taskmasters of the people and their officers, saying, you shall no longer give the people straw to make brick as before. Let them go and gather straw themselves, and you stay. Oh, and you shall lay on them the quota of bricks which they made before. You shall not reduce it, for they are idle, and they cry, let us go sacrifice. Let more work be laid on the men, that they may labor in it, and let them not regard false words. And the taskmasters of the people and their officers went out and spoke to the people, saying, thus says Pharaoh, I will not give you straw. Go and get yourselves straw where you can find it. Yet none of your work will be reduced. So the people were scattered abroad throughout all the land of Egypt to gather stubble instead of straw. And the taskmasters forced them to hurry, saying, fulfill your daily quota, as there was straw. Also, the officers of the vampires from the Pharaoh's taskmasters had said over them, were beaten and asked, why have you not fulfilled your shit today? Then the officers of the vampires came and cried to Pharaoh, saying, why? What are you doing? What is going on? What is really happening? But the Pharaoh said, you are idle. Idle, I say. Therefore, you're like, well, we want to go sacrifice. Therefore, now go and do your work. No straw will be given to you, yet you shall deliver the bricks. And the officers of the vampires saw they were in trouble after it was said, you shall not reduce any bricks. Then they came from Pharaoh and they met Moses and Aaron, who stood there to meet them. And they said, let the Lord look on you and judge, because you have made us aberrant in the sight of Pharaoh and his servants, to put a sword in their hand to kill us. So Moses turned to the Lord and said, really? Really? You told me to do this. And now look, what are you doing? It's like Moses didn't hear God say, yeah, I'm about to do this on purpose. Moses just skipped over that part. So Moses returned to the Lord and he was like, why'd you do this? Because now everything is fucked up and everybody is mad at me. Now what? Now what do I do? Are you even doing anything? Nobody even knows if you're doing anything. Hi, welcome new people. Press like and subscribe. I think, yeah, we're going to do chapter 6 here and then we are going to be done because I noticed a couple new people showed up. So I don't want to leave as soon as you showed up, but after chapter 6, we are going to be done for the night. But after this stream, I'm going to be doing prison phone call stream. after this one, and my alarm to take my medicine's about to go off. So let's just shut that off. Okay. So, chapter 6. Then the Lord said to Moses,
Ha 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 ha. Don't worry about it. I told you I was with you. And for the record, I told you he was going to tell you no. I told you that a long time ago. Actually, I probably told you that like 5 minutes ago. I was going to do this because I want to do stuff. So here's what we're going to do. For with a strong hand, he will let them go. And with a strong hand, he will drive them out. I am the Lord. I am the Lord. I am the Lord. I appeared to Abe, Isaac, and Jake as God Almighty, but my name, Lord, I was not known to them. I have also established my covenant with them to give them the land of Canaan, the land of their pilgrimage, in which they were strangers. And I have also heard the groaning of the vampires, whom the dragons keep in bondage. And I have remembered my covenant because they're bothering me. I was doing stuff. But I quit scrolling this time so I could tell you this. Therefore, say to the vampires, I am the Lord. I will bring you from under the burdens of the Egyptians. I will rescue you from their bondage. I will redeem you with an outstretched arm, and with great judgments. I will take you as my people, and I will be your God. Then you shall know I am the Lord God. Hi, Nolly. So good to see you. Don't forget, press like and subscribe. Everybody. Okay. Um, I brought you, okay. And I will bring you into the land which I swore to give Abe, Isaac, and Jake. And I will give it to you as a heritage. I am the Lord. Yeah, have a good time.
So Moses told this to the vampires, but they did not listen to Moses because of the anguish of the Egyptians and whatnot. And the Lord spoke to Moses again, saying,
Moses, I need you to go talk to Pharaoh. I need you to go talk to Pharaoh and tell him to let these people go.
and Moses said, nope, not doing it. I have uncircumcised lips. Uh, not sure what that means. Then the Lord told Moses. Then the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron and gave them a command for the vampires and for Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to bring the vampires from there. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. And then from verse 14 to um dun dun dun. Okay. to 25 is nothing but fucking names. And then verse 26 says, these are the same Aaron and Moses to whom the Lord said, bring the vampires from Egypt according to their armies. These are the ones who spoke to the Pharaoh to bring the vampires from Egypt. This is the same Moses and Aaron. Yeah. Okay. And it came to pass on the day the Lord spoke to Moses in the land of Egypt, that the Lord spoke to Moses, saying,
I am the Lord. Talk to Pharaoh. Yeah, talk to Pharaoh.
and then Moses said no. And actually, Moses said, yeah, pretty much he said, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, so we are going to end right there. We're going to pick up on chapter 7 tomorrow. But here in a few minutes, I'm going to go do the prison phone call. I got to take my meds real quick and call my dad for a second. And then I'm going to start this prison phone call. So just give me a little bit. I will be right back. Well, I'm going to jump on a different stream, so just wait for it. I got to take my medicine and call my dad real quick. I love you guys so much. Don't forget, I love you so much. Press like and subscribe. Bye.